Hello and welcome, it's great to see you. My name is Bonki, I am a full-time artist and illustrator, and right now it is the 1st of January 2025. I woke up at 3 p.m. today, it is currently 7, and it is time for me to start setting up my planner for 2025, and I will be taking you along with me on the ride. Last year, what I did for 2024 was create a simple vision board with photos. No text, no real written down goals or like very specific things that I wanted to do during the year other than the things depicted in the photos themselves. And I was happy to realize at the end of the year that I actually managed to do most, if not all of the things that I had pictured in my vision board, which was a great feeling. However, I want to do a different thing this year. I want to set actual clear goals, things that seem achievable to me, things that I can strive for and look forward to also. So I've been using a Hobonichi planner since 2023. I almost didn't use one in 2024 because I thought I could do without it, but then the fear of missing out caught up with me and I got another one. And I feel like at this point it's tradition. If I were to start the year without a planner, I would feel weird. Even though I'm not completely excited about the changes in the paper, I still think it's a very nice planner with a very nice layout. So that is why I have one right here for 2025. It is this wonderful Hobonichi Techo, the small one, the original one, and this wonderful cover, which I fell in love with immediately upon seeing it. Look at the lime interior, can you see it? I mean, I already put a couple things in here to decorate my planner, but not nearly enough. So let's do a rundown of what I want to do today in this video. I want to do a little bit of brainstorming for the Hobonichi layout that I want to go with and how I want every day to look in the planner in such a way that I won't give up a few months in, which seems to happen quite often, unfortunately. I want to write down my goals for 2025. I feel like it's very important for me to be able to check in with the goals so that I can keep track of them, but not in such a way that it is stressful or annoying for me to just keep seeing them and feel like I'm pressured to actually do every single thing that is listed on there, because honestly some things may be just way too out of reach. I'm making this video on the first day of January, as I mentioned, because one of my main goals for this year is to make more videos on YouTube. It is a platform that I spend quite a lot of time on, and I really enjoy watching other people talk about their craft, and I feel like I want to do that too. So consider this video my promise that I will be posting more this year. I hope that I will look back at the end of 2025 at this video and be proud of myself. That is one of the strongest things that I feel I want to do in 2025, aside for other art-related goals and just content stuff or getting better at the things that I do. And I wanted to have it on video. Let's get to setting up the planner and talking about my habits and my system. And yeah, let's go. Something that I want to do, just like in the 2024 Hobonichi, is put stickers on the front of the planner. I find it very sweet when I open up the cover and see the design. Even if it may seem chaotic, it holds meaning to me. This year, most of the stickers that I used were gifted by my friend Roxana of Apple Tree Valley. She's also a journaling and stationery enjoyer while also creating her own amazing sticker designs. Some you'll see here, but if you want to check out more of her stuff, I'll link her socials down below. Thank you, Rox. She also inspired me to get this traveler's notebook with sticker release paper from the Traveler's Company, which is amazing. It's a great way to save my stickers and make them more accessible to me, because I'm sure that you know what I mean when I say that I tend to forget about my stickers. Having them all in one place is a very good idea if you have the same issue, and sticker release notebooks are actually a lifesaver. As I said, all of the sticker sheets here, they were created by Roxana. These are collage inspired stickers, which are amazing. I'm not very good at collage, but these are basically doing the job for me, which is amazing, and they're very pretty. Her designs are so thoughtful and so aesthetically pleasing. I really recommend everything. Okay, so I spent the last 2 hours maybe cutting out stickers. They were on a roll of pet tape, which means they were also not cut out, so I had to do that myself, and I prepared about 2 pages of stickers, which is great because I will just be able to reach for them and have them ready for whenever I want to use them. Of course, one can always just buy pre-cut stickers, but these were the ones that I received from my friend and I love them. I placed a sticker on the first page because I thought it would be cute. And it is pretty cute. I quite like transparent stickers. I didn't think that I would enjoy them so much, but they're actually pretty damn cool. Now what's left to do is fill in the month of December 2024 because I have 2 weeks and a couple days that I didn't fill in, but I do think that I will leave the 30th and the 31st empty just so that I can do them in here in basically the January spread.
Soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things to do, okay, to leave a little bit undone.
Alright, so reporting back after a week or so spent in the Hobonichi and just doing life in general, and I have to say that so far, so good. Basically, what I decided to do for the year ahead and how I want to prepare myself and be more organized was to kind of note down all of the important dates and important events that I would like to take part in, at least at this current point in time. One thing that I decided to do, which I think is really cool and is a good practice for an artist, I've decided to do an art supply of the week kind of thing. So basically in the weekly squares, I created my own little squares where I noted the art supply that I want to create a piece with during that week. It doesn't have to be a completed piece. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown drawing, painting, or whatever. Just working in my sketchbook with that supply, I feel is a good practice because I am a hoarder and I am aware of it. I tend to hardly ever restrain myself when it comes to buying art supplies, which is a problem because I end up having a whole lot of art supplies that I just never end up using. Or I come by them years later and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot I have these, how awesome, and I work with them for a while and then forget again. So I feel like if I have a recurring practice of just using all of my art supplies weekly, on a weekly basis, it helps put into perspective just how many things I already own and may steer me away from buying new things, which I may not actually need. Which is funny because I've been looking at soft pastels very intently, even though I've had soft pastels in the past and I didn't really like them. But people are just using them so well, you know what? We're not gonna do that. And this is the first week, which I decided it is time for it to start counting. I decided it would be the gouache week. I love gouache, but I'm just not using it enough, even though I love everything about it. I love the texture, I love the paint, the way it goes on. I just haven't done enough work with it. So I want to take out my very expensive gouache that I've collected over the years and actually use it. You can see here exactly which art supplies I laid out for the entire month of January. So we have gouache, we have pencils, Neocolor, tubes, and acrylic markers. All of these are mediums that I already have and things that I really enjoy using, but I tend to get absorbed into other things and kind of forgetting about them, even though they are awesome. As for goal setting, I have yet to create a vision board for this for this year, which is, it's starting to feel like it's a bit overdue, but I will get to it, I promise. I did do these little squares in my Hobonichi, 4 sections for each quarter of the year. I think it's a great idea to set quarterly goals, so to have 3, at most 4 goals for each quarter. That means every 3 months I have a set of goals that I really, really want to strive for and achieve. It feels doable, it feels within my reach. For the daily pages, I thought it would be cute to have like a little to-do list, not necessarily with goals, but more like tasks that I had to do. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this setup for the following weeks or like even the following months, but for now it worked for me. It was cute. Sometimes plans don't go exactly the way you would want them to go, which may make these lists a little bit disappointing. I had that happen actually. On one day I said that I would be going to the gym, but then I ended up not going. And it felt weird to kind of like check that off and be like, oh, well, not that I failed, but hey, that's kind of unfortunate. Still, I try to keep it as low pressure as possible, trying to keep track of every day. Even though maybe not a lot of things happen in that day, it's still nice to have something written down. And then if the page is mostly empty, I can stick in a bunch of stickers and washi tape and draw, and it's a great practice. And I'm really, really happy so far. Again, though, it's only been a week. So we'll see how I feel in a month or 2 from now. But so far so good. I'm happy with myself. Of course, for the squares, I will be doing a little sketchy sketch. And yeah. Anyway, that is pretty much it for the first week of January. I'm very excited and cannot wait to see what will happen next. I hope it will be a good year for you as well. And if you have any questions or any ideas for the Hobonichi setup and for other plans that you have for 2025, please comment them down below. And thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one. My name is Bomki, and it was a pleasure to be here with you and to show you a little bit of my process. Take care. Bye.